Pop Squat, coming at you. Sorry, I had to cough a little bit there, and I had to get through that. We're going to listen to something from Nothing Nowhere. That is the name of the group. The song is called 20 Something. It is track 3 on the Singles LP, produced by Nothing Nowhere. I don't know anything about Nothing Nowhere, so let's find out. Apparently it's not a group. Nothing Nowhere is a dude. What does this say? AKA Joel Mulhern. Joseph Mulhern. See all. They're all variations on his name. About Nothing Nowhere. Joseph Edward Joe Mulhern, born June 4th, 1992. Hey! That's when I graduated college. Better known by his stage name of Nothing Nowhere, is an American singer-songwriter, rapper, producer, and musician originally from Foxborough, Massachusetts, and currently based in Vermont, United States. Vermont, United States. That's a weird way to say it. He found his passion for music when he was 12 years old, when his cousin let him borrow their acoustic guitar, which... Nothing Nowhere. Covered popular emo songs. He doesn't look back on those times with pride and said the following in an interview: "If that sounds terrible to those reading this, I can assure you that it was." He went through school going to and from bands, most of them never getting anywhere. While attending college, he started focusing on his own music, and then the name Nothing Nowhere was born. The inspiration for his music comes from blending more of the heavier hip-hop elements with organic instruments. Very, very cool. I wondered if somebody was going to do this. Well, the inspiration for his stage name came from philosopher Alan Watts. I'll jump back to what I was just saying in a few minutes about I wondered if somebody would do this. Since the inception of Nothing Nowhere, he has released 4 full-length albums: Trauma Factory from 2021, Ruiner from 2018, Reaper from 2017, and the Nothing Nowhere LP from 2015, as well as 3 EPs, Bloodlust in 2019, a collaboration with a friend and childhood idol Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker, I should know that, Who Are You from 2016, and Bummer from 2015. He also has released One Takes Volume 1, a compilation of reimagined Nothing Nowhere tracks, Trauma Factory Live. Many of his well-known singles include the popular Deadbeat Valentine and I'm Sorry I'm Trying. What are we listening to here today? 20 something. Though some people falsely think that Nothing Nowhere is more than one person, he has on several occasions stated that he is a solo act with touring musicians. That sounds perfectly cool. There were bands like that I remember back in the 80s. Sorry, I was leaning really far forward. Aztec Camera, basically a solo act, but he had multiple members sort of cycle through the band, but it was really this one main guy. Aztec Camera, just amazing guy, is incredible. You should check him out. I don't remember his name. Matt something, maybe, I don't know. Let's get into this. This was sent in. Who was this sent in by? Chris. Chris has sent in lots of stuff, and Chris suggests fantastic artists frequently. I'm looking forward to this because it combines organic instruments, like I'm sure real drums, real guitar, real everything, with hip-hop sensibility. Why I said what I said earlier about I wondered if somebody would do something like this is there have been like kind of novelty songs where people take, and I wish I could think of some of them right now, people take like Gin and Juice and then reimagine it as sort of an alt-rock song with, a guy on the guitar, woman on the guitar, just playing the guitar and singing the song as if it's like got melody and harmony and all that sort of stuff, and it just changes the entire experience of the song by doing that. And so I think it's very cool that it sounds like Nothing Nowhere instead is creating his own music, but doing it with a hip-hop sensibility using traditional instruments, basically. I have listened to note 0 of his stuff, so I hope I'm correct in what I think I'm going to hear. Before we get to it, I want to remind people to go into the description of the video below the description here, and read what's there. It just basically says go over to this video by ATL Smook and enter the number 35,000 in the comments, and I will be giving away a gift next week on Monday the 24th of July 2023 in gratuity for reaching 35,000 subscribers. We're now at 35,200 and something already, which is pretty cool. Let's see what we're at. 214, I think it was earlier. Oh, 267. Holy moly. Yeah, 35,267, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Let's check this out. 20-something from Nothing Nowhere. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. I've got lyrics on the other screen, by the way. This is not a video, so I'm going to bring this over. Released in 2016.
I'm a 20-something, something's running through my veins, I'm feeling quite alone. Used to say I gave a fuck about a shit, but now that shit that I dismiss gets in my bones. And you can tell your friends that I'm a mess and that I always stay at home. But your alcohol will fade away, those local bars and glory days are gone. How about that? Still stuck in the past.
I absolutely get way more of an alt rock, almost like touches of hard rock in this. What is this labeled as? Rap, alternative, emo, rap, emo? For sure emo. Like if this weren't labeled emo, I would say I can definitely feel the influences of emo from his past. It's very good. I don't get a lot of rap from this. Rap from this. Sometimes I sound like an idiot. But I don't get a lot of rap from this. I suppose that's also true even of some of the Nine Tails sewer person stuff that I listen to. Anyway, let's keep going. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I just I don't necessarily feel rap coming from this.
Did you think it would last? This too shall pass. Rise down slow, yeah.
Nice.
It's all in my head, or it's all too real. Either way I'm fucked. Either way I've had enough. And I did this to myself. How about that? Still stuck in the past. Did you think it would last? This too shall pass.
Yes, I would listen to more by him. Even on my own, I would listen to more by him. Great sound and stuff. Very, very cool. So much the style of music that I like in my sort of sad music style that I like. That was very self-reflexive. Um, I'm a 20-something. Something's running through my veins. I'm feeling quite alone. Used to say I give a fuck about shit, but now that shit that I dismiss gets in my bones. What? It's definitely emo-y. It's made me think of something that I was thinking about this earlier today, yesterday, day before, I don't know, probably all 3 days. I realized something. This is going to seem like a weird thing to realize, and yet it was kind of heartbreaking. I realized things I always thought every year things would just get a little bit better for me. Like, oh, I'm better off this year than I was last year. That's the hope, right? Like, I'm better off this year than I was last year. And this year it's true. I am in many ways better off this year than I was last year. When it comes to my career and money and, you know, potentially not having a place to live, which I don't think that's going to happen, but, you know, it's possible. I'm not in a better place, and it's so fucking frustrating. And anyway, this song just made me think of that. Like, you always think things are going to just, like, improve over the course of your life. Like, oh, it's gotten better, it's gotten better, it's gotten better. And it really sucks that that hasn't been the case for me and for tons of other people. And I don't know why this song made me think of that. Maybe because I've just been thinking about it recently, and this is an emo track that made me go, oh yeah, I was thinking about that. Because you want things to get better for you, year over year over year, right? Like, at least a little bit. Like, this year I'm in such a better place in my head and my relationships than I was previously, but now it's got to get fucking complicated by not having a job and having to worry about, in the long term, like, paying for my stepdaughter's college, paying for my soon-to-be-born daughter's life. Like, I need to fucking get ahead of the game, and I am so far behind it right now. It's frustrating. This was what it was. This line. Either way, I'm fucked. Either way, I've had enough. And I did this to myself. That's why I thought of it. Because I really feel like I did this to myself with my drinking over the last few years, like 5, 6, 7 years. And I stopped 2 or 3 years ago, but it totally screwed me over, and I screwed me over because of it. That's what made me think of it, was that line as I'm looking at it here. Anyway, another cheery fucking night from me. Great track. I mean, music's supposed to bring this shit out of you, right? Music's supposed to make you feel something, make you think about stuff. That's why we have music. To make a connection with somebody else who's not even in the fucking room. It's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. Nothing Nowhere, new favorite. I listened to his stuff for sure. And this has his Genius page. This page has 35,000 views just to look at the lyrics. This video was uploaded 7 years ago. Uploaded 7 years ago. It has 1.4 million views. Yeah, absolutely. Great track. Another absolutely fantastic track. So good. Chris, thank you for sending this in. This was really, really good. Happy to have found Nothing Nowhere, and looking forward to more. There you go. That's like the best recommendation I can make about any musician or their music anytime. Happy to listen to more. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Remember to go to the Get Even video from ATL Smook Thanks very much. Have yourself a good night. Oh, if you want to send me stuff to react to, Cash App and PayPal information is down below. My Patreon is down below. Please sign up for my Patreon. Like I said, I'm out of work. $2 a month. That's all I need. I just need a few thousand people to sign up at $2 a month at $2,000 a month. Goodbye. No, $2 a month. And I could just do this stuff full time. I'd love it. Oh, shit, would I love that. So, please, 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 go do that. Have yourself a good night. Bye-bye.